lovelies, and welcome back to my channel. So we're here on Wednesday because I'm starting a new kind of series on my channel called What Happened To, and this is all about celebrities and people that we don't hear about anymore, people that are no longer kind of in the public eye and that we don't kind of know what's going on with them anymore. Now I know in this day and age we have Instagram and social media and we can always follow these people, but that's not as fun as doing a tarot reading and an angel card reading and find out what's really going on. So it's a new concept of mine. Hit a thumbs up if you like it, if you enjoy. Remember to follow me on Instagram so you can be involved and choose and kind of have a say on what kind of readings I do and who I read for. Subscribe for more videos like this, and please do leave down below anyone who you think, what happened to that person, because I would love to read for them. So today we are going to be finding out what happened to Ashanti and where she is now. Now these readings are going to be a lot shorter than like a Spirituality Sunday reading. They're just going to be like a quick glimpse on like what's going on in this person's life. I'm going to do one kind of pick a card with the angel cards, and then one pick a card with the tarot, and then do a quick like summary, and then that will be that. And I'd love to hear like your comments down below, and you know, whether you agree, what if you follow this person, if you know what's actually going on in their life, then you know, let me know if I'm wrong or right. But let's get into Ashanti's energy. As soon as I, because obviously like I said, before I do any reading for any celebrity, if they're a musician, I will always play their music because it helps me tap into their energy. And as soon as I did that, I felt like there's a pregnancy for Ashanti. Now I don't know if it's her carrying the baby or she's having a surrogate, but I do feel like there's a baby coming into her life, and I feel like it's her baby. I feel like she's in a relationship with, I got a very clear saying, a producer, a music producer. Ashanti went through a really downstage towards the end of her, like, because obviously as we know, Ashanti had a very prominent effect on the R&B kind of scene in the early 2000s. She was like the princess of R&B during that period, and when that came to an end, she had a really dark time, and I feel like even now she feels a bit lost and she doesn't really have a direction to know where she's going. So we've got Experiencing Grace, Paul the Venetian, Share Your Gifts with Grace, Waves of Inspiration and Love Are Coming to You. Now that's really funny because I do feel like she is on a comeback, and I don't know if it's going to be like releasing new music, but she's going to be like a judge on a like a singing program or something like that. There will be something she does which puts her back in the spotlight, not in the same way that she was, but gets her name back out there again. I do feel like she will be sharing her gifts with us again, but maybe not in like the way that she kind of did. She's got Hope, Love and Acceptance, Love is Yours, Recognize Your Divine Worth, Choose Loving Thoughts. Yeah, like I said, she has been through a dark, depressing stage where she's been quite mean to herself, quite horrible to herself, very judgmental on herself, putting herself down. I feel like the end of Ashanti's career was not her choosing. I don't know what happened. Obviously this is what the reading's for. I feel like there was a fallout with a label, and she wanted to go one way and do one thing, and they wanted her to go another way, and she comes across as a very set in her ways, knows what she wants kind of person, and so she was like, no, I'm not doing that, and she beats herself up about that decision ever since, because she feels like it didn't benefit her how she thought it would. But actually she hasn't been doing anything really that, I mean, I haven't seen her do anything, but the cards and the energy are saying she hasn't been doing anything. Like Ashanti spends her time, a lot of the time, reminiscing. She lives a lot in the past. I haven't seen her Instagram. I am obviously, every time I read for someone, you should know, I read them and then I go and check like everything just to see how, if I was right, if I was wrong, because I get, you know, intrigued just like everybody else. You know, I want to know how accurate I am and how on the mark I am as well. So I will check afterwards, but I feel like if I was to look at her social media, I feel like she posts a lot of old pictures of herself. She lives a lot in the past, and I've just seen a picture of Ja Rule flash into my head. She reminisces a lot about her career, how it was before, instead of looking forward to how it could be. And if she was only to remember, yeah, the Holy Spirit says expect miracles. Remember that only love is real. Miracles will occur naturally. Spirit has your back. She she doesn't realise that if she was just to let go and move forward and look forward, things would work out okay for her. And it's funny because below the Holy Spirit has faith. I feel like she lost her faith a bit when her career ended. Everything she thought would happen didn't happen, and it put her in a really dark place. I don't know whether she's opened up about her depression, but she definitely had a depression. Now there is some there's a lot of things she wants to do, but she doesn't feel the self-worth to do it. She doesn't feel like she's got a lot of ideas. She's got a lot of ideas. I feel like she talent watches people. Like, I feel like Ashanti's the kind of person that would watch this YouTube video. Like, I feel like she's on YouTube. I feel like she watches a lot of young talent, and I feel like she wants to work with younger talent. So again, I don't know if on her social media she promotes a lot of other singers, because I feel like she does want to like help people get into the industry. She loves the industry. You know, like some people get into the industry and it's not what they thought it would be. That's not Ashanti. Ashanti loves the music performance industry. It was everything she thought it would be and more, and she loves it. It's definitely, I don't know if it's a new relationship, this producer guy, or whether she's been with him for a while, but she's definitely on the way to finding love, and there's definitely a baby that's coming into her life. I can just really feel it. So what's love? Oh. Ah, gosh, Ashanti's got cards flying out everywhere, like literally. Death, end of the cycle, which is reversed, meaning it took her a long time to let go of it. Yeah, she's very this is just all talking about looking at things in another light. She's got to look at things in a different way for her to move forward, because at the moment she's just literally holding herself back by living in the past. She's living so far in the past. It's unreal. Now, I know that all this stuff's been going on with Ja Rule, but I just keep picturing him, so I don't know if she's in talks with him about doing some kind of show, or maybe it is a new album or something, but there's definitely talks about it. But the Ace of Wands reverse is delays. It talks about projects being delayed, events being delayed, and I think a lot of that has to do with this whole kind of, obviously, court case and stuff that Ja Rule was going through, because whatever she was going to do, whatever comeback she was going to make, he had a big part to play in it, and him going through whatever he's going through has delayed that. So it's held her back quite a bit, which again has only caused her more frustration and unfortunately more harsh feelings about herself. Yeah, I feel like she went through some kind of money issue as well. I don't know if she's in debt or she's still living the way she was living when she was making a lot more money than she makes now. Her income is very low. Yeah, so whoever's managing her finances, or if it's her, she's not doing it well, and I feel like that's why they came together and above each other, because this whole comeback was because finances aren't good and she needed to basically sort her finances out and find a way to make more money. And so the fact that everything got delayed is even more frustrating. Four of Cups reversed is loneliness, apathy, low self-esteem, basically becoming complacent, not changing the way things are, feeling really stuck, feeling really low, and that's really, unfortunately, her energy. I do feel like her energy is about to change. The Magician is at the centre of the reading, so Magician is obviously about manifesting, creating the life of your dreams. You know, you've got the magic wand, you can create it. I feel like she definitely has that power, but she's got to look at things, the Hangman, with a different perspective. She's got to change the way she looks at things. Change the way you look at things, and the things you look at will change. That is an absolute fact. Six of Swords again, reverse, delays. There's delays on whatever it is she wants to do, and I feel like that's not anything, it's all out of her control. Like, it's nothing that she can control. It's people like Ja Rule who are going through their own kind of issues that can't help her. Nine of Swords, feeling trapped, feeling delayed, feeling despair, feeling like what you want to do is like virtually impossible. Yeah. projects being delayed. The death card reverse, endings being delayed. So this chapter she's trying to move out of is just, you know, it feels like she's coming out of a long old battle. But she will come out of it, because we have got her looking at things in a different way and trying something different and realising this isn't working for me, I've got to do something else. And ultimately she will kind of bounce back. Now, like I said, I don't know, maybe in the span of a year we'll see her like head up a judges panel on like a singing show or like a rap show that Ja Rule has something to do with. She's definitely in talks with Ja Rule to go in to do something with him. I feel a baby in her presence. I don't know if it's hers, if she's having a surrogate, but there's definitely a baby. I feel like it's hers, and I feel like there's a man who she's emotionally involved with, like a producer, a bit older than her, that she's romantically involved with. And I don't know if it's public. I feel like if it's not, it's very new and that it will be public. I don't see her returning back and making any more music. I feel like how it ended last time really broke her heart. And I don't feel like she could, like I said, the chapter of it has been so long, I don't feel like she could put herself through it if that was to happen again. But there's definitely new ventures for her, and we will see her doing new things. Very interesting. I would love to hear what you thought about it. If you follow Ashanti and you've kept up to date with her on our social media, then leave down below and let me know if I'm right. I'm going to go and have a look now and see if I was right. I always like to do that. Hit a thumbs up if you like the idea of this What Happened To, and also comment any kind of celebrities, singers, actors, people that you want to know what happened to, and I will happily read for them. Remember to follow me on Instagram, like I said, to be involved on the videos that I make and the people who I read for, and subscribe for more videos just like this. And thank you so much, every single one of you, honestly, for all of your support. It's been amazing. I love making these videos. I love the fact that I make you happy and I can bring some clarity hopefully to your lives. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon for another video. Bye.